Congress President Sonia Gandhi led a march of her senior party leaders to the Rashtrapati Bhavan, the issue being the growing intolerance in the country. We have with us our senior journalist Avantika Ghosh. Avantika, what are the points which the Congress President made in her memorandum to the President?
The Congress essentially made those same points that they have been saying, mainly that the Prime Minister is silent. There are people in his cabinet who are making statements which seem to be adding to this environment of intolerance, and there's an environment of fear, and this is causing polarization in society. So they are basically asking the President to use the political and moral authority of his office to impress upon the Prime Minister of the need to react to these statements, or put these kinds of statements to make his cabinet colleagues stop it. Incidentally, the President himself has, on quite a few occasions in the last few weeks, made some of these very same points, maybe not so bluntly, but he has stressed the need for plurality, about the Indian civilization being all about tolerance. He's made all those points himself. So essentially this is a repetition of whatever Congress has been saying over the last few days. They're just taking it to the next level, to a bigger stage possibly.
Now the BJP had been maintaining all through that this entire campaign is politically motivated, one. Two, the people who are returning their awards had been among those who had issued statements ahead of Lok Sabha elections, calling upon people not to vote for the BJP, not to support the Prime Ministerial candidature of Narendra Modi. Now, the Congress has taken a march in support of what these writers have been saying. Now, tell me whether the Congress, by taking the movement of these writers and intellectuals, by supporting their cause, has it helped them in the process or ended up strengthening the BJP charge?
That this entire noise about intolerance is political. That's one way of looking at it. But on the other side, there are people who are within the government, the RBI governor, for example, who's making some of these same points in a forum which, to my mind, wasn't exactly the forum where he needed to make those kinds of comments. So clearly there was some sense of urgency on his part to make those comments. Also, somebody who's not a primary member of BJP anymore, Arun Shourie, he's essentially made these same points, and these are not people who made such statements in favor of Congress, or for example, Narayan Murthy. He's also making those same points. So while you have these slew of academics returning awards, and one accusation against them which keeps coming back is that this is opportunistic. This is a way of getting publicity, and also maybe somewhere Congress is behind it. But on the other hand, there are people whose credentials, in a sense, BJP has in the past endorsed, or till now, I mean, the RBI governor remains the RBI governor. So, so while there may be some substance in what you're saying, it is also true that there's true or false, a different matter, but there seems to be a larger sort of build up to this intolerance thing. So let's see how this pans out. Also, another thing is with it is political. I mean, everything is political, and there are a slew of state elections coming up. So if this is something that Congress can build upon. Congress, in many of them, it's not even a contender. For example, West Bengal, it's got nothing there. But if this is a platform it can build on, if this catches on, maybe they're hoping to gain something in the future also. So I don't really know how they are planning to take this forward, but maybe that's also one of the things on their minds.
Now considering that there are many eminent people who have joined the chorus against supposed intolerance. Now, do you think, given the current situation, the BJP should be worried? It should be doing something.
I think does the BJP really mind this? I think this is also their politics. They want this somewhere, that entire the repeated accusations of pseudo-secularism and everything. This is in a sense their politics, and we need to understand that it's a party which only recent days has been talking about Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas, but its core still remains reaching out to the 80% Hindus in the country. That is its ideological base. That's everything. I really think, and also if it really was a matter of concern, if it was something it didn't want perpetuated, I'm sure the Prime Minister, who's really very vocal about everything, would have stepped in if they saw it as something which is politically harming them. I don't think that is the case, and I don't really understand why BJP should be concerned. So it sort of endorses their politics, their image, everything.
Oh, so interesting point this. Both sides, being able to push their politics, the Congress supposedly benefiting from the growing voices against intolerance, and the BJP benefiting from that chorus. Interesting points these. Keep watching us. Thank you.
प्रधानमंत्री जी खामोश रहे, जो इस बात को साफ तौर पर दर्शाता है कि उनकी इन सब घटनाओं से सहमति। धन्यवाद।
Left side on this.
Arun Jaitley's comments are comments sound like comments of a lawyer who is briefed by somebody to say something that he doesn't seem to sincerely believe in.
So what is your reaction? Is this protest going to come in the winter session of Parliament? Are we going to see
this is not a protest. This is not a protest. This is the voice of conscience, and the voice of conscience cannot and will not die.
What are the demands of the Congress and the President?
They are going to articulate to the Rashtrapati what he has already said to the nation, and we want to ensure that he's a custodian of our democracy today.